most expensive private jets in the world. If you've got it, flaunt it, that's the slogan celebrities and the world's richest men certainly live by. Fasten your seatbelts and watch till end of video the top 10 most expensive private jets. 1. Air Force One, $660 million. One of the most well-known jets on the planet is also the most expensive private jet. Air Force One is the symbol of the American presidency recognized all over the world. This is Air Force One, a highly customized Boeing 747-200B that comes with a price of $660 million. Although it is Air Force One, the military has two planes that are designated as the official planes for presidential travel under the call sign Air Force One. The two planes serving in the Air Force One fleet today have been in service since 1990, and one of them is always ready to fly. There's a mobile command center. Presidents have a mobile command center at their disposal on the Air Force One aircraft. The onboard electronics are hardened to protect the plane from an electromagnetic pulse, and the plane is equipped with advanced secure communications equipment, according to the White House website. In the event of an attack on the United States, the president would have everything needed to respond. It comes with a fully equipped medical quarter, with an operating room included, and a medical team with a doctor is always on board. A conference room. 2 kitchens. Multiple sleeping quarters. This is all spread out over 3 decks and 4,000 square feet. Moreover, Air Force One is both physically and electronically hardened to protect the jet from an electromagnetic pulse. On top of this, it can be refueled mid-air and is always followed by 2 fighter jets. Air Force One can stay in the air indefinitely. You might remember that dramatic refueling scene in Air Force One, the movie, but it's actually true. These planes can be refueled mid-air, though the maneuver is typically reserved for emergency situations. A fuel plane would arrive and hover overhead to refuel Air Force One, which has a refueling probe on the aircraft's nose. Refueling mid-air could keep the president in the air indefinitely if there's an unsafe situation on the ground. While it's the most expensive aircraft, it's also the most exclusive. Airbus A380 $600 million. Another expensive private jet ever made was a modified Airbus A380 for Saudi Prince Al Walid bin Talal Al Saud. Though the exact price is unknown, its cost is estimated at around $600 million. Interestingly enough, he sold it before even taking delivery, to an unnamed billionaire. According to JetBase, the Airbus A380 was initially purchased for $400 million, but an extra $200 million was invested in redecoration and vast rebuilding of the jet. The interior was designed by the famous interior designer Edi Storet, and he designed it according to the wishes of the prince. The final design was a jet of 3 floors with glass-made elevators to make the floor transfers easier. The jet also has a Turkish bath with gold-plated finishes, a built-in garage where the prince can park his diamond-encrusted Rolls-Royce, and the plane's 3 floors are connected by an elevator and spiral staircase. For family and VIP suites include a prayer room with electronic mats designed to rotate automatically towards Mecca in the east. For entertainment, there was a concert hall with a stage and a grand piano, as well as a Turkish bath for a luxurious soak. A 340-300, $350 $500 million. This private jet belongs to none other than Russia's richest man Alisher Usmanov. Though he originally paid $238 million for the plane, he spared no expense in making it his own. In its commercial configuration, the Airbus A340-300 can seat more than 300 passengers, and has a top speed of 567 miles per hour and a range of 8,512 miles. Usmanov's private jet, named Bokhan after his father, has 4 engines and an ultra-long range that's capable of flying any air route on the planet. While information on the interior is not available, the plane is known to have undergone an extensive retrofit, with VIP additions that surpass even Russian President Vladimir Putin's Ilyushin in Illinois 96. Boeing 747-8 VIP, $367 million. The longest and second largest airliner ever built, and one of Boeing's best-selling models, This plane's price tag excludes the luxury amendments that are fitted post-purchase. The 747-8 VIP's interiors were built by Greenpoint Technologies using only the finest materials. The private plane has 2 lounges and a dining room, a stateroom with its own lounge, plus a sizable office and state-of-the-art conference room. Hong Kong real estate tycoon Joseph Lau reportedly spent an additional $200 million pimping his ride with luxury must-have such as fully equipped bathrooms, a private living room and a master suite with magnificent views of the changing sky. There's also a guest cabin with a luxury en-suite bathroom. Other amenities include a private office and generous meeting room, big screen TVs, 2 living areas with sofas, and a dining room for 14 people. This long-legged aircraft can hit a speed of 645 miles per hour, and has an impressive range of 9,200 miles. In fact, this plane is so impressive that the US Air Force announced in 2017 that the 2 Boeing 747-200s being used as presidential planes, Air Force One and Air Force Two, will be retired in favor of Boeing 747-8s. Airbus ACJ350, $326 million. The Airbus ACJ350 costs $326 million for the aircraft alone. The custom interior, designed by Lufthansa Technik, is extra and may hit up to an additional $500 million. This aircraft feels like a second home in the skies, where travelers can enjoy a spa on board, private offices, full-size bedrooms, children's playrooms. As it is outlined on the Airbus website, these aircrafts offer the equivalent of several houses of floor space. Also, it has up to 8 temperature zones and a hospital-grade filtration system. The front of the cabin is devoted to family space, with a VIP bath and bedroom, plus a lounge area and an office. In the midsection, a guest lounge provides relaxation and comfort. A formal dining area seats 8, and a full galley supports a range of luxury meals. For private guest rooms share 2 baths. Boeing 787-8 BBJ, $324.6 million. The Boeing 787-8 retails for approximately $225 million. However, after spending an additional $100 million, China's HNA Group's private jet has been aptly named the Boeing BBJ, Boeing Business Jet. The plane comfortably seats 40 people over 2,400 square feet. As expected, there are multiple bedrooms, bathrooms, and even heated marble flooring. The BBJ 787 is equally as capable, and is able to fly 9,945 nanometers with 25 passengers on board. With such a range, it is possible to fly between practically any 2 cities in the world without needing a fuel stop. Such extensive range is made possible thanks to the aircraft's fuel efficiency, which also helps reduce operating costs over older large cabin VVIP aircraft. You buy a VVIP aircraft for an opulent and spacious cabin, and the BBJ 787 does not disappoint. The 18 feet wide cabin creates an extensive space for passengers to relax or work, whilst also providing the space to hold a variety of different rooms. A commercial 787 can seat up to 242 passengers, but BBJ variants are more likely to seat a maximum of 40 passengers. When it comes to interiors, bizliners and traditional jets differ massively. OEMs of bizliners deliver a green aircraft to a customer, meaning no interior has been fitted. The aircraft then goes to a completion center, where the interior is designed and installed. Installing the interior alone can take up to 2 years. What this means is that there are no standard interior options or designs, and owners can really get as creative as they want. Typical configurations will include a master bedroom, master bathroom, lounge and dining room, as well as a guest cabin in larger VVIP jets. Additional interior features vary dramatically depending on what the owner wants, but showers, entertainment rooms, formal dining areas and majlis are not uncommon. Cabin noise is kept to a minimum, thanks to the vibration insulation in the cabin as well engine chevrons and a new fan blade design, making the cabin a relaxing and comfortable space. 747, 430, $220 million. The Sultan of Brunei is well known for having a collection of expensive things. Therefore, having a private jet with a $220 million price tag isn't something of a surprise. The Sultan of Brunei is the proud owner of this lavish private jet. Being one of the world's richest men, you'd imagine that it is customized to his exact specifications. The Sultan apparently added $100 million worth of his own luxury features to the plane, which includes items such as solid gold basins. The interior is truly reflective of a flying palace, with Lalique crystal and gold customization throughout the interior. A cruising speed of 620 miles per hour and a flight range of 8,700 miles makes this the perfect plane for the Sultan's frequent trips throughout Europe and the Americas. This isn't the only aircraft he has in his arsenal, either. He also pilots a fleet that includes 6 small jets and an Airbus A380. As you'd expect, inside it's brimming with gold, fine woods, and the comfiest leather seats you can find. When even the toilet handle is made of gold, it's not hard to spend so much on customizing your plane. That's what we call a royal flush. Gulfstream III, $125 million. Gulfstream III would set you back in the region of $75 million, which would make it too low cost for this list. However, like any person with the means, media mogul Tyler Perry invested a whopping $50 million to make his jet really stand out. Tyler Perry transformed this vast cabin space of 38 cubic meters into a flying theater later. They have furnished the interior of the jet beautifully, with a 42-inch LED screen, iPod docking stations, a satellite TV, and theater lighting with electronically controlled window shades, multiple Blu-ray players, and VIP bedrooms en suite bathroom. Equipped with twin Rolls-Royce Spey turbofan engines, Gulfstream has a maximum cruise altitude of 903 km per hour, and a respectable thrust of 7,402.98 km. And to really make it pop, he filled it with some expensive antique objects and paintings for good measure. This Gulfstream III might not be the biggest, but it sure is classy. Airbus ACJ319NEO, $101.5 million. The Airbus ACJ319NEO costs $101.5 million without any customization. The ACJ319NEO is designed to fly at 41,000 feet, thereby avoiding most turbulence and other airline traffic. The pressurized cabin translates that altitude to below 6,400 feet, for passenger comfort, 15% lower than its closest competitor. One of the key features of the cabin is its sky ceiling, which can bring a live view of the sky when you are flying, or it can display other images. Airbus proudly emphasizes that their jets already have the widest and tallest business jet cabins, but this one is built for an even bigger passenger-pleasing experience. The ACJ319NEO family, ACJ320NEO and ACJ319NEO, is around twice as wide as traditional high-end business jets. The new Infinito cabin for the ACJ319NEO, unveiled at the European Business Aviation Convention in Switzerland, is designed through a collaboration with luxury race vehicle craftsman Pagani, and combines high-speed Italian design with all the comforts you'd expect to find in a VIP jet. According to ACJ, the Infinito combines natural and mechanical elements, adhering to the design philosophy of Leonardo da Vinci. The cabin's decor echoes Pagani hypercars, with soft leather carpets and a wooden floor contrasted with man-made carbon fiber shells of furnishings and wall frames. Boeing 757, $100 million. Former President Donald Trump has a personal Boeing 757 that costs around $100 million. According to Simple Flying, the Airbus was in the air again after some time on the ground over repair and maintenance. Thanks to its two Rolls-Royce RB211 turbofan engines, it can travel at over 500 miles per hour for nearly 16 hours. The former US president, who is also US property tycoon, owns one of the most luxurious private jets in the world, which he bought from Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen back in 2011 and gave it a Trump-style makeover, which means swathed it with gold and premium wood. The current jet, a 1968 Boeing 727 originally operated by American Airlines, is completely kitted out. A plane like this usually has 134 seats, but this plane was reconfigured to hold just 24 passengers in the lap of luxury. The interior is kitted out with 24-karat gold including the faucets. Even seatbelt is plated in 24-karat gold. There are lots of other gold accents as well. Conclusion. The most expensive jets are reserved for the richest people in the world, and they offer the ultimate luxury. However, successful people don't become that successful overnight. It takes hard work and hustle. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and turn on the notification. Stay rich out there. And see you soon.